Hello and welcome to the Stylish Wellness Podcast. I'm Sarah Banks, your guide to mastering personal style and authority. I've built a successful couture business designing handmade wedding dresses and bespoke occasion wear for women who value elegance and individuality. Now I bring that expertise to help ambitious women like you step into your confidence, express your unique style and make an impact, starting with the clothes you wear. If you're ready to elevate your wardrobe, your mindset and your presence, you're in the right place. Let's create a life and a style that truly reflects the remarkable woman you are. I love observing how costume designers dress character. It's so enjoyable, isn't it, to watch how they create a character visually. They're so clever, the wardrobe designers. They create a character without words. We, the audience, we understand what the character is like through the clothes, shoes and accessories that they wear. And of course the hairstyle, makeup style, which all adds to the character's unique look. And this look is so intentional. It's the image that the director and the actor want to convey that will give us visual clues as to the character's character. Of course, clothes perform another function as well, in that the actor feels her way into the character by putting on those clothes, like enclothed cognition. She becomes that character as she puts on the dress, the shoes, has her hair and makeup applied. And this is what we do in real life on this side of the small or large screen, isn't it? We watch, observe and evaluate other people by the clothes that they wear. And we also assume our character, the version of ourselves that we want to display to the world every day that we get dressed. So, for example, I've been watching a series on Netflix called Riviera. It's not new, but I've just been watching it for the first time. Julia Stiles' character, Georgina Kleos, is an art curator and collector. Her clothes are high-level, upmarket working clothes. Shirt dresses, for example, in silks, chiffons, satins, linen and cotton. Her style is easy and flowy. It's a modern, easy elegance that does allow for a hair out of place. She wears a wide-ranging colour palette which reflects the creativity of her art world milieu. Her one nod to even slightly restrictive dressing is the high stiletto heels that she often wears. But heels are often a power statement, aren't they? They elevate our height, they are slightly challenging to walk in, but the way we walk in them is very deliberate and also conveys a strong sense of presence. Georgina Kleos' style, the Julia Stiles character, in the main is practical working woman elevated by the fabrics in which the dresses are made and the luxurious but understated jewellery that accompanies the outfits. If you haven't seen the series, it's currently on Netflix. I'm only in season 1. The location, the south of France, or rather Monaco, is stunning, and as you can tell, I'm greatly enjoying the outfit displays on screen. So that is Georgina Kleos' style, a make-believe character, yes, but one brought alive and given character and personality through her wardrobe. But how about you and your signature style? If I were able to observe you, would I be able to describe your style so clearly? And if I could, would you love how I described your style? Women talk to me about changing their look, but they might not talk to me about transforming their signature style, and there is a difference. Changing your look changes an outfit or a set of clothes or the way you look now and then you'll change it again in 6 months. It's a look, it's not a way of life. The new look was a moment in fashion history, now fashion legend. When we say, oh, so-and-so has a new look, the idea is that they have freshened up their appearance. Signature style, on the other hand, is a very different phrase. Signature carries with it the idea of personal, unique, a mark and style which carries with it a whole world of clothes and fashion and personality. Signature style is a strong phrase and with good reason. Having a signature style for yourself is a surefire way to improving your perceived status amongst your peer group, whether that's at work or in a social setting. And yet most women don't develop their unique signature style, a style which could actively improve their lives, their confidence, their status and work. I think this comes down to the very simple fact that many women just don't know what to wear that suits their body shape and their inner ideal view of how they want to be seen. You may have heard me talk about the zone of peace. That's the sweet spot where the inner you, who you are on the inside, matches the outer you, which is the you that people perceive. The point at which they meet is the zone of peace. Many women don't know how to dress either for the inner zone or for the outer zone. So not only have they not discovered their signature style, but they have never experienced their zone of peace, that lovely place where the inner you matches the outer you. So, in today's podcast, we're going to identify simple ways in which you can create your signature style, a style which reflects how you feel, how you want to live your life. Your signature style is your style blueprint, your style DNA, if you like. I've got 3 points for you. They are expectation, planning, and preparation. So let's dive in. Confident women who exude personal authority and have a distinct signature style have a certain level of expectation of their appearance. How is your level of expectation in your appearance? Expectation is all about your mindset. It's about setting your internal standard. Elegant, well-dressed women don't leave their appearance to chance. They expect to look put together, so they make decisions that align with that standard, even on casual or off-duty days. Speaking of which, I was actually thinking about maybe starting to wear different clothes in the morning and changing outfits at lunchtime. I've been thinking this would better reflect the different activities I undertake each day. Because there is no requirement on us, is there, to wear the same outfit all day? In previous eras, women would change throughout the day. Maybe it's just the advent of us all going out to work that has led us to living lives where we get dressed early in the morning and stay in those clothes all day. Anyway, I'll think about that. Back to expectation. Expectation is less about perfection and more about having a personal baseline that you would not dip below. So, what or where is your personal baseline? What clothes are you allowing that maybe don't meet that lower baseline criteria? Conversely, what clothes are you neglecting to wear that could elevate your signature style message to the world? What thoughts do you have that might be preventing you from having a healthy and beautiful expectancy of wearing clothes that you love and in which you feel elevated and stylish? As you're listening to this now, think about what might be stopping you from appearing as the best version of yourself each and every day. Think about that dress you adore but only wear on special occasions. Why is that? Women with a signature style treat every day like a reason to look fabulous, not just weddings or date nights. They expect to look and feel good, even on a random afternoon, say a Tuesday afternoon, where no one is looking at them and they have an afternoon to themselves. Expectation involves, at some level, an internal identity shift. If you've ever thought that you know what you want to look like but never seem able to follow through, then you might need an internal identity shift. Because the outside won't change until the inside catches up. If you see yourself as just a mum, in inverted commas, or too busy for style, also in inverted commas, or not the kind of woman who looks put together, definitely in inverted commas, then you'll most probably be subconsciously sabotaging any efforts to look better or grow into or develop your signature style. You will more than likely find yourself reaching for the same old clothes, wearing clothes that are inappropriate for you or for your work or life situation, or dismissing your visual identity entirely. Imagine, for example, a powerful CEO walking into a meeting, but instead of her usual sleek blazer and statement heels, she's in scuffed sneakers and a hoodie. It's not that she looks bad. She looks off. And why is that? It's because people expect her to embody leadership and authority. Elegant, well-dressed women hold themselves to a higher standard, not for others, but because they expect to feel a certain way when they step out of the door, and their clothes help them to feel a certain way and then to look that certain way as well. That is what the zone of peace comes back to. It's that inner you meeting the outer you and creating the zone of peace. And also, to go back to the actor analogy at the beginning of the podcast, it's you dressing in character. But this time, it's not a make-believe character. It's not something that you've just invented in your head. Well, in a way, you sort of have, because we are all self-created beings, aren't we, in the way that we choose to look. But you're trying to portray the authentic you that is powerful and that can manage meetings and build businesses and hold companies together and grow them. And the way that you do that is an internal way and an external way where the two meet. It's the zone of peace. And what I'm showing you is how to move your life forward using your clothes. And that actually, if you are a CEO of a high-powered business or a CEO of any business, you could just be a CEO of just you, really. You need to turn up as you really are to push that business on. You don't need to turn up as the gardening you, or the house cleaning you, or the picking the children up you, or even the date night you. You need to turn up as the CEO you to run your business, and clothes help you get there. Also, the internal identity shift is really important, because until you understand that you're not going to move past what your brain is telling you, what your brain is expecting you to be every day, then you won't get past that. You will always be coming back to it. And that's why I was saying, that if you find yourself wanting to dress differently to how you are dressing, but find yourself always coming back to perhaps self-thwarting ways of getting dressed, or ways that you don't think fully embody how you want to turn up each day, then it could be because you need an internal identity shift. You've heard the saying, behind every successful man is a strong, determined and hard-working woman. But let me ask you, who's standing behind that woman? And even more, behind every successful woman is who? In today's world, every successful woman deserves someone in her corner, someone who understands what it takes to look, feel and live like the best version of herself. And that's where I come in. As a busy, ambitious woman, your time is precious. That's why I've created the Chic Authority Collective, a free, bi-weekly newsletter designed to help you unlock your personal authority through the power of style. This isn't fluff or another overwhelming to-do. It's actionable, no-nonsense advice for building a wardrobe and a life that reflects your confidence, ambition, and unique brilliance. Join our community of like-minded women who are too busy running the world to worry about what to wear, but still want to make every outfit count. The link is in the show notes. Sign up today and take the first step towards claiming your personal style authority. Your journey starts now in the Chic Authority Collective. An internal identity shift will rewire that self-sabotage. When you start to see yourself as someone who deserves to look chic, or who is the kind of woman who turns heads for the right reason, then your actions follow suit, if you'll pardon the pun. You'll start to dress with more care, curate your wardrobe better, and show up for yourself. All of which is a great grounding for allowing your signature style to flourish. Expectation also brings with it its own style non-negotiables, and I would really encourage you to decide what yours are. One might be to do with accessories, and you might not ever leave the house without a statement accessory that makes you feel pulled together. It might be as simple as the fact that you always wear something structured, even if it's just a blazer over a t-shirt. What are yours? Think about it. Is it impeccable shoes, jewellery, always having a mani or a pedi? It doesn't have to be big, or rather they don't have to be big style points, but two things. One is that they're non-negotiable, and the second is that they're yours personally. Picture a woman sitting at a sidewalk cafe in Paris. She's not overdressed, but she's polished. A silk scarf knotted effortlessly, a tailored jacket, sleek ballet flats. I'm sure you can picture the woman perfectly in your mind. She's not trying to impress anyone. She just holds herself to that standard because it's who she is. That quiet confidence is born from inner expectation. I think I've probably told this story before, but when I was at school, I was at a boarding school in the wilds of the English countryside. And we had for a while a French teacher who was French. And she was so polished and elegant, and she just looked so out of place, beautifully out of place in our girls' boarding school. And she was just so polished. I mean, every day she would be in a perfectly coordinated suit. Her hair was centre parted, pulled back in a bun. She wore flat shoes. She had an elegant handbag. She was always prepared for lessons. Of course, because we were teenage girls, we probably misbehaved mercilessly. But she was and is somebody that I look back on now and just think, she just had her own inner sense of style, and she had her own standards, and it didn't really matter what everyone was doing around her. She had her baseline expectation, and that was that, and that's how she got dressed every day. And it's a really beautiful thing. When I look back on it, even at the time, actually, we just thought that she was amazingly beautifully dressed, and I think we were all secretly impressed, even though, as I'm sure you're aware, it's very hard to impress teenage girls. Finally, on the subject of expectation, I think that many women think that they'll dress better when they feel more confident. But I think that you need to flip the script here, because really the confidence will come because you dress better rather than the other way round. So start to dress better and then feel more confident. Don't wait until you feel confident. Once you've set the expectation for yourself, created your internal identity, rewired self-sabotage, and established your style non-negotiables, you're ready for the next step, preparation. Because women who always look effortlessly chic don't rely on luck. They are actually setting themselves up for success ahead of time. So let's talk about how you can do the same. When you incorporate preparation into your life routine, it becomes much easier to become consistent, as we're going to see. Have you ever thought that you want to look stylish but never have time to put yourself together properly? Well, why is that? Without preparation, busy mornings or last-minute plans lead to panic dressing, grabbing whatever's easiest, even if it doesn't reflect the look you really want. You end up feeling rushed, mismatched, or like you're hiding behind just good enough clothes. A solution to this is to let preparation remove the guesswork and the stress. When outfits are thought through in advance, whether it's prepping the night before, curating a wardrobe that works together, or having go-to pieces on standby, looking stylish becomes second nature. You're no longer at the mercy of time or mood. Instead, you walk out of the door feeling composed, confident, and consistently in your personal style. It's the difference between reacting to the day and owning it from the start. And this is worth its weight in gold, isn't it? Anything that will stop you living in reactivity, which is a very stressful place from which to live, is worth its weight in gold. Preparation is where the magic starts to feel effortless because you're not living in that reactivity. Here's how it ties into creating a unique signature style for yourself. Firstly, consistency becomes easy. When you're prepared, whether that's planning outfits the night before or having a wardrobe that supports your style goals, you're not scrambling to throw something on. This ensures you look polished and consistent, which is key to making your look recognizable and memorable. You may know about or have experienced firsthand the 5-minute frantic dash. You've hit snooze too many times on your alarm clock or phone. You throw on the first thing you see, but nothing feels right. Now you're running late and you're uncomfortable. Compare that to the woman who prepped her outfit the night before. She's calm, collected, and walks out of the door already winning the day. Secondly, you eliminate decision fatigue. Focused, organised women don't waste energy every morning figuring out what to wear. Preparation frees up mental space for more important things while still allowing you to show up looking intentional and put together. Thirdly, it keeps you aligned with your vision for yourself and your life. Without preparation, it's easy to default to old habits, reaching for comfy, uninspired pieces, for example. But when you prepare with your signature style in mind, you reinforce that identity every day. It's like the woman who packs for a weekend trip last minute, stuffing random clothes into a suitcase. She arrives, realises nothing matches, nor is it appropriate for the weekend she has coming up, and ends up buying overpriced outfits on the spot. Meanwhile, her friend, who planned a capsule wardrobe for the trip, mixes and matches seamlessly, always looking chic without overthinking it. Now, which woman would you rather be? And don't tell me you'd rather end up buying overpriced outfits on the spot. I know a little bit of last minute shopping, especially when you're on holiday, is great fun. But seriously, we want to be the woman who plans the capsule wardrobe for the trip and just feels so relaxed about the whole weekend and just has a really great time. Fourthly, it allows for refinement. Oh, I love this one. Preparation isn't just about practicality. It gives you room to experiment and fine-tune. Maybe you plan a statement necklace with a minimalist outfit, then realize a silk scarf feels more you. Prepping in advance helps you evolve your signature style thoughtfully, not on the fly. I think this idea of giving yourself more margin in your day is a great one. Our diaries and modern life has sort of tricked us into thinking that going from one doing activity to another, with no pause in between, is the optimal way to live. But actually, as I have discovered, and you may have done too, allowing for a margin in our day for small, insignificant but vital activities like tidying up or organising ourselves is really a vital part of living a balanced and enjoyable life. What would it feel like to walk into your next big opportunity, whether it's a promotion, a career shift, or returning to work, knowing that you look and feel completely in command? Imagine stepping into that room with a presence so strong, so undeniable, that people see your authority before you even speak. So many women hit a turning point in their lives and careers where they know they need to level up, not just in skill or mindset, but in how they show up. But the question is, how? If your wardrobe isn't reflecting the woman you're becoming, it's time for a change. Because style isn't just about looking good, it's about stepping fully into your next chapter with confidence and authority. In just a few weeks, I'm opening the doors to an exclusive styling experience for women who are ready to take their presence and personal authority to the next level. This isn't just about clothes, it's about aligning your style with your ambitions so you can walk into any room, be it a boardroom, a networking event, or even a first day back at work, knowing you own your own space. This is a high-touch, personalised experience, and I'm only working with a small number of women. If you know that now is the time to elevate your image and make your next move with confidence, I invite you to join my waitlist today. Go to www.workingfrocks.com/authority experience to save your spot. Waitlist members will get early access plus an exclusive bonus to help you start your transformation before we even begin. It's time to stop waiting and start becoming the authoritative woman you're meant to be. I'll see you inside the authority experience. For example, it's unexpectedly chilly. Everyone else is shivering in summer clothes, but you, prepared with a light trench coat and layered pieces, look effortlessly stylish and comfortable. Preparation means you're never caught off guard and your signature style stays intact no matter what the day throws at you. And actually, sometimes you probably are caught off guard. Preparation is not about being perfect. It's not about ticking the boxes to be perfect. It's about giving yourself that margin to prepare to enjoy your day to its fullest. So the example of the trench coat is just a really simple one, that you've just got the time and the margin to think ahead. Oh, I might need a coat, rather than just dashing out of the door and hoping you're going to be okay. And then this is definitely for UK weather. I know it'll apply in some parts of the US as well, and certainly in Northern Europe. We leave the house and it's a beautiful sunny day and we've got a cardigan on and we think what a lovely day it is, and then the heavens open half an hour later. And so this idea of preparation is just about being prepared. It's not about perfection. It's not about finding something else to tick the boxes and look like the best pupil in the class. It's not about that at all. So preparation is about setting yourself up for success in the short term, like laying out your outfit the night before or making sure your go-to blazer is steamed and ready to wear. It's practical, immediate, and ensures you look polished without the morning scramble. Planning, on the other hand, takes a step back and looks at the bigger picture. It's about strategically curating your wardrobe to reflect your signature style long term. This means thinking through your lifestyle, the image you want to project, and the types of outfits you'll need, whether that's for work, weekends, or special events. It's about building a wardrobe that works seamlessly together and supports your style vision, so that preparation becomes quick and effortless every single day. In short, preparation handles the "what am I wearing tomorrow" question, while planning answers "what do I need to build a wardrobe that makes me feel amazing every day, and that means that I have something appropriate to wear every day without overthinking it on a daily basis." If you've ever thought, "my wardrobe feels chaotic, I have nice pieces but nothing really works together," then this third element, planning, may be the missing piece in your style life. Why is that? Well, often many women shop impulsively or hold on to clothes from different phases of their life, resulting in a disconnected, inconsistent wardrobe. One day they may feel chic and put together, but the next they're staring at a closet full of clothes, but nothing feels right. Without an overall plan, it's easy to end up with random pieces that don't support the style you want to embody. The same holds true if you buy new pieces fairly regularly, but without any real thought of the whole, that is, your wardrobe in its entirety. Planning helps you to create a cohesive, wearable wardrobe that works harmoniously. It ensures every piece serves a purpose, supporting your signature style rather than distracting from it. It's not about having more clothes, it's about having the right clothes. So here are some practical steps for planning your signature style wardrobe. Firstly, define your style vision. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel when I walk into a room? What you can do is choose 3 to 4 words that capture your desired style. Words like chic, modern, effortless, or bold, feminine, powerful. This keeps your wardrobe aligned with your identity and stops you from impulse buying. Don't take too long to find these words. Keep it quick. It's just a really simple exercise for you to capture your desired style. A woman stands in front of a packed wardrobe, overwhelmed. So many clothes, but nothing works together. She ends up wearing the same 3 outfits on repeat. Planning a wardrobe built around her signature style and signature keywords with a cohesive colour palette and go-to silhouettes would mean that every piece works seamlessly with the next, and she would not need to stand in front of that packed wardrobe feeling overwhelmed. Secondly, identify your lifestyle needs. Break your wardrobe into categories that reflect your actual life: work, weekends, events, etc. Planning isn't just about aesthetics, it's about ensuring your wardrobe works for your daily reality. I have a 70-20-10 plan framework for this that I'll put the link to in the show notes. So you get a last-minute invitation to a fabulous party, but that fabulous event is tomorrow night. I know. Does panic set in because you've got nothing suitable? Or worse, you settle for something that feels wrong? Or are you the woman who planned her wardrobe, has a go-to statement dress or chic jumpsuit ready, and makes getting dressed effortless and enjoyable? That's the difference that planning makes. Thirdly, create a core colour palette. A signature style thrives on consistency. Pick a base of neutrals and a few accent colours that you love wearing. This makes mixing and matching effortless. Quite often when I'm getting dressed, I just put clothes together that I haven't put together before. And one of the reasons that I can put them together is I really have signature colours that I wear. Now, you wouldn't necessarily know me for wearing my signature colours, but I have a colour palette in my mind of colours that I love to wear. They're colours that make me feel relaxed, they make me feel organised, they make me feel like a beautiful woman. And those are colours that I default to all the time. When I'm out shopping, I'm drawn to those colours. They're colours that instantly I notice when there are garments in those colours. I love it. And so it means that my wardrobe works together quite well. I don't very often walk into a shop and buy something that is not in a colour that I wouldn't ordinarily wear. I wouldn't walk in and buy a dress in an emerald green colour, for example. That would have to be a really thought out, deliberate purchase. But the colours that I wear, I definitely search those out consistently. It's just part of what I do. Now, if you don't know what colours you like, then go through your wardrobe, look at things that you enjoy wearing, things that make you feel good when you wear them. Is there a pattern of colours or textures or pattern in your wardrobe that you really love? Like some women love to wear stripes, for example. They're always in a stripy t-shirt, a stripy dress, a stripy blazer. And so stripes are a big part of their core signature style identity. And it's a very easy thing to do. It's like choosing your keywords. Just go and have a look in your wardrobe. Search out the items that you love to wear, that make you feel good, that make you feel like you look good when you wear them, and see whether there's a pattern within the colour scheme. Colour schemes that go together, and if you're the sort of person like me where you're attracted to specific colours, it does make getting dressed on a daily basis a whole lot easier, but also great fun because you can mix and match with many different items than you would be able to if you were just buying random colours. And of course, I did mention about picking a base of neutrals. So you might choose black as your neutral, or grey, or brown, or blue, but also denim can be a neutral. So if you're at home a lot and wearing casual clothes, wearing denim jeans, that could be your base of neutral, if you like. That's perfectly acceptable and will probably work really well. Fourthly, pinpoint your go-to silhouettes. What shapes make you feel and look your best? Maybe it's tailored blazers, wide leg trousers, that's definitely me, or fitted midi dresses. Sticking to a few key silhouettes streamlines both shopping and daily styling. Now, I'm going to caveat that slightly because the thing is, I do think that if you've got a pattern of styles of clothes that you wear, they're easy to put together and you're going to feel comfortable wearing them. But I also think it's good to mix things up and to try different things. But in terms of planning, I would definitely plan to have clothes shapes that you know suit you and make you feel and look your best. But I would also say that my caveat for this is that I do like it when women experiment with different kinds of shapes and silhouettes. For example, I recently bought a dress. I really love it. It's not something that I wear ordinarily, and I've wanted a dress like this for a while, and when I saw it, I was all over it. It's quite short, it has an elasticated waist, and it's got long sleeves that are quite frilly, that are elasticated at the end, and it's one of those, it's sort of got frills on it. It's quite frilly and not overly frilly, but it is quite frilly. And I wouldn't normally wear that as a silhouette. It's quite short. There's a lot of fabric and I'm quite little, so I get quite overwhelmed quite quickly in fabric. But I really love it. So it's quite different to what I would wear ordinarily. Now, I'm not drawn to wear it every day, but I'm going out for dinner tomorrow evening and I will be wearing that dress. So do you see, it's good to plan to have those other items in your wardrobe. But I would say from a planning perspective, make sure you've got those silhouettes and shapes that you know you're going to want to wear on an everyday basis. Fifthly, curate statement pieces. Your signature style needs a personal touch. This could be a bold accessory like statement earrings, a particular texture like silk or leather, or a recurring item like a fabulous coat. These elements become your signature style. Now, I also talk about this in the idea of the microcapsule wardrobe, which is the small selection of clothes that you have within your capsule wardrobe that are not items you're going to wear every day, but they elevate your capsule wardrobe above the everyday, and they make your capsule wardrobe uniquely yours. They give your capsule wardrobe that personal touch. So curating your statement pieces is a bit like having your microcapsule wardrobe. They are the elements of you that you infuse your clothes with that make your signature style uniquely your own. 6, identify gaps and plan purchases. Once you know what you need, it's easier to shop with purpose. Planning helps you avoid impulse buys because you're choosing pieces that serve your wardrobe, not just your mood. Now, if you've listened to any of my other podcasts, you may have heard me talk about the fact that I'm not keen on retail therapy. I think retail therapy in general needs to be avoided because I don't like this idea of impulse buying. I love the idea that we're happy with our purchases, and I love the idea of a little dopamine hit. That's all great. But actually, your clothes are much more serious than just to be there at the service of dopamine. And planning your clothes is an important part of running your life really, really well. So I would much rather that you are shopping with purpose, and planning does help you avoid those impulse buys. Quite often we take impulse buys back anyway. We go out for a little bit of retail therapy, have a nice time with our female friends, buy stuff, and then take it back. And I think that this is just a really randomly silly thing to be doing. And we've all been there and we've all done it. But it's not really adding to your life in any way. Whereas when you're planning and you're avoiding those impulse buys, you're choosing pieces that serve your wardrobe, not just your mood. And I think in that way, you're serving yourself better. Picture a woman standing in front of a packed wardrobe, overwhelmed. So many clothes, but nothing works together. She ends up wearing the same 3 outfits on repeat. Planning a wardrobe built around her signature style with a cohesive colour palette and go-to silhouettes would mean every piece works seamlessly with the next, or at least every piece is given the opportunity to work with other pieces within her wardrobe. So if you've ever been despairing that other women seem to have the most beautiful signature style and you don't, then be encouraged, because your signature style isn't something that you stumble upon. It's something you create with intention. When you combine expectation, preparation, and planning, you stop leaving your style to chance and start designing a look that reflects the woman you truly are and the woman you're becoming. Remember, your style is a visual extension of your identity. Every outfit is an opportunity to reinforce that identity to the world and to yourself. So plan boldly, prepare intentionally, and expect nothing less than to look and feel incredible, because that's exactly what you deserve. There are various ways that I am really delighted to help you on your style journey. The first is to join the Chic Authority Collective, which is my amazing group of women who receive a style newsletter from me each week. And I'd be delighted for you to join that. The link is in the show notes. And then there are a couple of other opportunities that I'd love you to consider. The first one is that the Authority Experience is nearly ready to launch. So please do look out for that, because this is a really amazing program that will help you step into your authority, step into the next level you, step into the level you that you might be wanting to step into but not know how to step into. And I'm going to show you how to do that using your clothes. So that is an amazing opportunity coming up. And then the other one is Lose 5, Stylize, Organize, which we are just temporarily not launching in order to relaunch. And I will let you know when that is available for relaunch. So, amazing women, that is what I have for you today. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope you've taken something from it that will really help you and be really useful to you as you plan and prepare your wardrobes and raise your base level of expectation of your signature style. So, wherever you are, hope you're really well. And I look forward to seeing you same place, same time next week. Bye for now.